Yo. Oh wait. Yeah, no, it's on. Just gotta make sure my mic is on again, guys. I hope you guys are all doing well. My name's Tank, and today we're gonna be talking about what's happening in the market. Like always, right? We're gonna be giving you guys our 2 cents, what we're seeing out there in the markets, what's happening, what people are doing, why the things are doing what they're doing, and all this other stuff. We got a lot of stuff to cover. But before I do, I gotta give a channel sponsor shout outs to the people, the teams, the protocols that definitely make things easy here. And that first one is Kujira.network. Thank you, Kujira.network, for channel sponsoring us for so long, to be honest, for so long. But guys, got to check out Kujira.network. It is the place for people that are looking to be empowered within the Web3 blockchain space. If you guys are looking for decentralized finance, this is the place to be right here. Kujira.network. Definitely check them out. The next one is going to be Jacko Protocol. If you guys don't know about our friends at Jocko Protocol, you definitely need to check them out, especially if you got a product. If you're doing some kind of content, whatever you might be doing. If you want to back up your backups with backups, and definitely you want to do it in the Web3 landscape, you got to consider doing it with Jocko Protocol. Check out jackoprotocol.com in order for yourself to do that. I think, what's his name from the podcast actually did a really good quick and easy tutorial. The guys, you might not believe me. This is really easy stuff to do as far as like loading your information on there. Why is my wife is always calling me at the most inappropriate and like 1 second. Oh my gosh. Oh my! I gotta catch this. I gotta catch this. Hold on. Let me type down this note. What's up, man? What's up, Chris? Uh, sheets. Uh, book with info. Guys, I'm just a real dude doing real dude stuff out there in the world, man. Hopefully, is this mic on? Yeah, hopefully you guys can understand that. Sorry about that. Apologies, my friends. Apologies. But yeah, going back into Jacko Protocol, you guys definitely need to check out Jacko Protocol. They are the place for people that have a service, product, or do some kind of content to back up those things on the blockchain. So definitely go check them out. I think what I was trying to say earlier was Scott from the podcast actually did a really good stream where he showed you guys how to actually do that. Just upload, whatever it is, your JPEGs, your content, whatever it is, real easily and cost effectively. So check out Jacko Protocol. The next one is Shade Protocol. Speaking of protocols, you guys definitely need to check out Shade Protocol if you believe privacy is a right or it's a tool for you to use. In any case, you guys definitely need to check out Shade Protocol. They are doing some great things in those regards. I know privacy has been getting hammered within, especially America and the Northern Americas. So it's always people always think like, oh, it's not that important until it is, right? Like people think like, oh, it's not that big of a deal until it actually is. So don't get faded, don't get front run in the regards to the narrative of privacy. It's important. It's important. Definitely check out Shade. They're doing tremendous works there, and you can definitely find some pretty cool DeFi plays. I know Avi was asking people, especially within the Cosmos ecosystem, to kind of give some DeFi strategies or plays that are interesting out there. And I think I actually got a couple, but that's not for today's video, right? But anyway, I will talk a little bit about that in Shade Protocol and a couple of other ones, Kajura and Astrovault in the next couple of videos, or maybe a separate video. But be on the lookout for that, guys. But check out shadeprotocol.io if you guys want to be supporters of your own rights. And or if you're a cut above and you know how to use the tool that is privacy, you definitely need to check out Shade Protocol. Last but not least is Interchain Info. If you guys don't know about Interchain Info, I'm part of this project because I do believe the key to mass adoption is information. You need to get people informed on what's happening and how to use what's happening, or the technology that's developing. Interchain Info, especially if you're a cosmonaut, is a place that you can do just that. So definitely check out Interchain Info for all your needs, especially within the Cosmos ecosystem. If you're just trying to get informed, or maybe you have a product or something that you guys want to, get more people exposed to, do it on Interchain Info. If you guys need any help, send me a message. I'll help you guys out. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump on into the conversation of the day. But let me actually just give a quick heads up to the chat. I see you guys all in there. Chris, what's up, man? Do you have a minute to maybe join today, or are you busy? What's up, Chicken Tacos? Same for yourself. You got a minute, or you're busy? Always an open floor for all of you wonderful individuals. What's up? What's up? Is the music okay? Is the music okay, by the way? We're just chilling today, guys. We're just chilling. Chilling like a villain today. Mm. By the way, if you guys hear in the background my 3D printer going off, I'm printing a whole bunch of these things. They're motherboard stands. And unfortunately, I could go to the one I have in my office, which is a resin, and I could print out a million of these little things all at once. But like the one I have at home is an individual printer, so I have to print every single one of these little things individually. Just checking at work. Nice, man. I appreciate it. Chris can join. All right, let's get Chris an invite over here. Hold on one second. Give me one second, Chris. I'll send you a message on Twitter. One of these days, Chicken Tacos, I'm gonna get you up here. One of these days, I'm gonna get you up here, man. All right, let's see here. Uh, oh, you know what? I keep doing it. I think I just sent it to. Yeah, there you go. I just sent it to you. There we go. I miss streaming, dude. It's so much fun. It's so much fun, dude. It's especially when I'm just gonna say, especially when like you're not hurting like some other people, and you do this for the right reasons. Streaming can be extremely entertaining and fun, man. I love it. Damn work, making me work. Stupid work. Stupid work. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump on into it. And let's talk about the obvious, right? Markets are hurting. Markets are hurting pretty bad, and I'm not gonna be that the one that said I told you so, but I freaking told y'all so. I freaking told y'all to be prepared for this so long ago that I do not feel bad for anybody that was not listening. And if you're a naysayer, if you're one of those people, especially in the Cosmos ecosystem, that's trying to PvP, right, with me or other content providers and stuff like that, don't fade. Like, look, don't play me. I know the game. I know it, and I ain't mad at you, or the game for that matter. I'm just here for it, man. But like anybody that tries to say stuff like, charting this, that, or fun, like, or whatever, you shouldn't listen to this person. Go ahead, don't listen, and get wrecked. Go ahead, don't listen and get wrecked. Keep fading this channel. Keep fading the stuff that we keep telling you guys to pay attention to, right? I don't know it all, but by God, it gets exhausting being right so much. I don't give a shit how that sounds. I'm sorry, YouTube. I shouldn't have said that. But like, it's exhausting when you say it so many times, people don't listen, and then you watch the madness. Like, it's actually kind of interesting, but at the same time, it's just sad because when you actually care, it's like, why? You do you though, boo boo. You do you. You keep fading the funk. You keep watching the people for your tidbits of information, the same old BS that's happening all the time, instead of actually getting a real scoop on what could possibly happen out there. But yeah, you do you, right? You do you. Anyway, let's go into what I was saying a while ago. And let me show you, if you guys don't know, let me show you. Let me just go ahead and show you what I was talking about here. Let me bring it up. That's the price target, right? 50. There's Chris. Look at this handsome man.
What's up, Tank?
What's up, buddy?
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let me share you up here. Hold on one second. Do. Wait, why are you not popping up on the screen? Hold on. There we go. We got him on the screen. Why am I not popping up on the screen? No, what? That's so weird. What? Wait, hold on.
I command the screen.
You do. You command the screen. It got rid of me. What is going on with that? Why is that? Hold on. Oh, there we go.
Right. There we go.
There we go. Now we got you. All right.
How's it going, man?
I'm screwing stuff up. I'm doing well, man. You look like you're walking. Where are you walking to?
Downtown Louisville.
You walking to the bank? You gotta go deposit money?
No, I just had to get out and walk for a bit.
Nice. Yeah. It's good to get up and walk, man.
Yeah, I was sitting and working since 6:30, so I had some stuff I had to do, and I was like, you know what, I need a break. I saw you were streaming. I was like, let me get up and get outside for a few.
Well, I appreciate the company for sure. Chris, I'm going to go ahead and show people the chart real quick and kind of show them what we've been talking about for a while now here. Let me actually make this chart bigger for people. Guys, this is the Bitcoin chart that I've been sharing with a lot of people. It's the overall. It's my big lifetime chart here where I show the halvings and the trend lines, like just my broader zoomed out view on things, right? And I was telling people for a long time, again, what probably could happen, because if things don't necessarily repeat themselves but rhyme, is the same thing that happened back here after the halving in 2016, right? If you guys are unaware of what that is, let me kind of just zoom in. I'm not going to spend too much time re-explaining it to you guys like I did before, but frick, man, I told you guys to be watching out for this stuff. Like, look, we had a huge anticipation phase right here where we ran up 300 something percent, 300 above 350%. After the halving, we had a dip, and we had a pretty good dip of 7 something weeks of downwards price action. Look right here. You guys see this right here? Downwards price action, right? We had a really good dip from the top just before the halving. Let's just go from here, just eyeball it, to the bottom of where this wick took us. That's actually 40%. A 40% dip. Again, that's just the wick, right? But that's a 40% move after the halving. And the halvings are supposed to be super, super bullish. Now, Tank, why aren't you looking at the last halving? Because that's fate. That's like that's vaporware right there. That's nonsense. That was the Corona dump. That was the most money ever printed in existence. Everybody was getting stimulus checks. There was money to be spent left and right? Now, so we can't take that one. That wasn't a true reflection of what's realistically out there in the markets. But if you go and take a look, same thing here, 300 something plus percent move in the anticipation phase from the bottom to the top, right? 370 something percent. Now, after halving, again, mind you, we're using market cipher, we're on the weekly time frame. The last time it happened was 7 weeks of downwards price action, 40 something percent after the halving. Again, we have these sayings for a reason, right? If things don't necessarily repeat themselves but rhyme. And look how we topped out right before the halving, just like before, a couple of weeks before, and then back down. What's 40%? 40% would bring us down to 43 half. 43 half. It's not all the way down to where the trend line is, the 200 SMA on the weekly, and my golden pocket right here of the 6.5 and the 618, right? And it all kind of converged to right here. So that take that into account as well. Like, we could go down 40%, but this time, just to prepare ourselves, we could realistically come down to this range right here, which would be 33 to 35. We told you guys be prepared for that. Oh, this time, Tank, it's different. This time, that. It's not different. It's the same old same. Chris, what do you think about all that, man? I know you probably heard that before. What do you think about that?
Well, you and I were discussing this a couple months back prior to Bitcoin reaching that previous high. So I've been waiting for that huge dip, honestly. I was not expecting, just because it reached a new ATH prior to the halving, that this time would be different. I was expecting it for it to get stamped down. And I'm like you, I thought that 30K range was about where I was ready to buy back in at. So
yeah,
I think you're on point.
Yeah, man. It's I don't want to keep sounding like that, but bro, I'm getting so sick and tired of like watching people burn. Like, because I care. I actually I feel like I've grown a relationship with a lot of people, especially in the Cosmos ecosystem. And it's like, not to say, I don't know, man, not to keep saying it, but like, bro, all it takes is just a little bit of open mind, kind of like willingness to have an open mind, and to hear the other side and not just get stuck in your own bias all the time. Like, guys, you guys could have been prepared for this, like, in a major way. In a major way. Right now, I've taken profits. When we went back up to all-time highs, I took basically all of my original investment plus, because I have this triple plus play thing where I take my original investment out, I make sure that that's secured. I have a percent in fiat that I was aiming for, like a small percent, and then I have some free and clear of that asset. In this case, Bitcoin, absolutely free and clear, right? I took all of that out, and a little bit this time, just a little bit more. I was a little bit more active into taking profits when it came to the fiat side of things and Bitcoin side of things, right? But I was out. The minute we came back up to there, I was out. And look, guys, look at that. Like, we came back up, and you can even consider, like, think about this, right? Think about this. I'm just kind of like, this is going to be imperfect, but I'm just going to kind of like speculate, throw it out there, just some food for thought for you guys. But if you're looking at this right now, you could almost say that this is not perfect at all. But this is a huge cup. What happens after the cup? A fucking handle. Sorry, YouTube. I'm not going to get monetized for this one because I'm swearing so much. But a handle, right? And let's just say it's not huge handle or anything like that. But let's just say that's the handle, right? Typically, the depth of your cup should be halfway for the handle, right? Like, that's how deep the handle should come. But if we're looking at that, it kind of just lines up with 40, right? Or that 0.5 on the fibs here. But like, again, kind of the same thing I said the last time. If that comes down to there, everybody and their mama, just like they're telling you right now, with the social sentiment, the social posting, are going to be coming out there. Not to say that it's FUD, but they're going to be spreading that fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and that narrative that Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto market was all a scam. Everything is a scam. This is all junk. Everybody's going to be fearful. Everybody's going to say the sky is falling. Get the hell out. But realistically, long term, whenever you've gotten these opportunities in, like, TA is a delayed response of what's happening out there fundamentally. But if you go by what's happening out there fundamentally and you actually follow pretty good or decent, at least, TA, if you're looking at this and you're speculating and just protect yourself with proper risk management, and you're ready for that bullish pattern to complete itself, because we got to go through the motions to complete. Oh, we lost Chris. To complete themselves, right? You got to be thinking this is a good opportunity long term. You got to be thinking that this is a good opportunity. Oh, we got him back here. You got to be thinking that this is a good opportunity long term, right? Like, okay, so cup and handle pattern, while yes, going through that cup pattern of the cup and handle pattern is hard thing to go through if you're not a consistent profit taker. Ultimately, in long term, it's a good thing because it's a bullish pattern if it plays out, right? And let's just see here how things are kind of converging again on this long-term trend line. We're on the weekly time frame, the cup and handle pattern, and honestly, we can thread through it. We can even pull this down a little bit more to give it real depth and real length in the handle, so that this actually has some like more weight to it, right? But let's just say that happens. Well, for me, this is just my practices, right? When a cup and handle pattern plays out, the depth of the handle is the length, I should say, if it plays out here. So from the handle here, right here, down to the bottom here, it's about 45%. If that plays out, the handle for my measurement, because I can't time the bottom or tops, I just go by averages, right? For me, I'm gonna look for 45% move up. Let's just go for 50 here, and I'm gonna be taking profits right around $98,000 Bitcoin. That's just me, So again, that's just like, guys, like, just food for thought, perspective, things to put it out there. We could go to the depths of Haiti. I don't know, right? This could be, like everybody's saying, the time where everything is true and this is all bullshit, BS. And wow, I caught myself before I swore there. Look at that, YouTube. But again, to play the opposite side of the conversation, the opposite coin, right? Because hopefully we all actually believe what we believed in Bitcoin, and and sticking it to the man and all this other stuff. That's what I'm preparing for. Chris, what do you think, man?
Yeah, I agree. I'm like you. I sold in that last pump. I didn't even make it to 70K. I think I got out around 68, 69. I haven't bought back in yet. And of course, this is not my long-term savings. This is like my swing trading Bitcoin, right? So I'm not convinced that we're going to see upward momentum. And I'm like you. I'm waiting for that what I feel is kind of low. And I feel like you said the FUD I feel like I'm starting to see the FUD on Twitter quite a bit. I was
Hmm.
reading a post this morning where they were talking about the ETFs, being underperforming and not living up to the hype, and they're saying the ETF uh, propaganda is failing, and it's over, like you said, blood in the streets. And of course, I don't believe any of that, but plenty of new people who come to the space, they may see that and sell. So I think there's plenty of selling left to do before I buy back in.
Yeah, no, and I believe that too, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and share with you guys this from CoinGape. I don't know if you guys use it, but it's all over the place. It's literally all over the place. So it doesn't really matter. You can find this all over the place. But you can see here that it's true. There is a lot of outflows from the ETFs, right? Like it jumped up 161 million ahead of the FOMC meeting. Now, again, kind of to go into the FOMC meeting and the title for today's stream, markets fall as the Feds, conclude their meeting and get ready to present today. They're not going to do anything. They're not going to take any actions today, but they're going to present, their insight, their thoughts about what's happening out there. And guys, let me go ahead and go to, if I can find it here. I'm going to flash grenade you guys with the screen, so be prepared. Get your sunglasses on here. You can see here with investing.com, again, just more of the articles here. I had a bunch of them queued up for you guys. And I like using investing.com. I actually have an account. I don't know why I never actually use my my paid one, so all these ads don't pop up here. But there's many places that are just like investing.com. I just like using them. But you can see here, all the reasons why the market are reacting the way they're acting. The first one is Powell's focus as the Fed meeting concludes. A lot of people just kind of watching out for the words that they're going to use during his announcement or during his talk. Futures slip lower ahead of the Fed decision. You're seeing that people are already taking proactive measures. And Amazon slipped a little bit, right? Excuse me. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I have to cough, and I'm trying not to cough right now. Give me 1 second. 1 second, Chris. Carry it for a second. I gotta hack
It's
this up really bad.
it's the pollen tank. I don't know about your neck of the woods, but here in Kentucky, the pollen has us all losing our voices,
It's so bad.
coughing it up. So hopefully you got
It's
it
so
cleared
bad.
up.
No, it's so bad. Um, but yeah, you guys can see that the U.S. economy, people are feeling the pinch. Now, if you guys don't know, and again, excuse me, and I appreciate that. Give me a moment to clear my throat. It's still not even clear. I feel like I just wheezed a little bit. But if you guys go back and take a look at where's their tools here. If you guys go and take a look at the monitor here, see if this changes. It should. Here we go. They're in 4 hours. They're gonna make their decision now. Of the people surveyed here, you can see that 96.5% of people here think that there's going to be no change whatsoever. They're just going to hold interest rates higher for longer, and that's basically because they're seeing inflation still creeping. It's not getting tempered down. It's not doing what they want it to do. So they have to remain, to I guess, because Chris loves and I love jujitsu as well and mixed martial arts. But I love this explanation. Whenever I use it, I'm like, it's so fitting. They're just going to hold us in that stranglehold and not necessarily go for the tap. They're just going to sit us in that position and exhaust us and smother us and wait for our gas tank to get depleted before they start making their moves. And that's what's happening right now. Do you feel that same way, Chris?
Yeah, I was talking to a guy I worked with yesterday. We were discussing whether or not we think they're going to raise rates, or like you said, hold. We definitely know they're not going to cut rates. I wouldn't be shocked if we did see half a point higher, or a quarter point higher. But I'm like you, I feel like they're just going to strangle us and hold us there. And it's not a comfortable feeling for the economy at all.
No,
and if you're not in Bitcoin and things that outpace inflation, you are in financial pain right now. And where I live, Tank, I see it everywhere. These are people who make decent incomes, are well off, but they are hurting badly.
Yeah, the people that weren't proactively taking measures to be ready for these moments, they're hurting. It's the same. I live in one of the most wealthiest counties in all of America. And I think it's top 10, if not top 12. I think it's top 10 now again. And that's not to to be all snooty and stuff like that. But even here, where people have money, I'm seeing it. People are making decisions differently. They're living their lives differently. I saw a couple of people. I forget who it was, but it kind of made me laugh. But like the same time, like it hit so close to home. I'm seeing more and more people like in their shopping cart. Literally do this. It's so fascinating to see this. Go to the store, be a little peeper, if you will, right? Be a little nosy person and look at people's carts and see the brands that they're putting in their carts. It's store brands. Now, it's not name brands. It's store brands that people are putting in there because they're trying to do everything they possibly can to pinch that penny. And like it's that's when you know, when you start seeing signs like that, that's when you know things are starting. I would say it's a sign of things starting to actually take a turn to where they need to go. Hurt sucks to watch with people, but it's those kind of measurements, those kind of things that you need to keep an eye on that really matter. We need to go through this. We do, as an economy for the US, we need to go through this hurt, or else it's just delaying the inevitable. It really is, right? But one of the things
Truly, we delayed the inevitable from 2008. We kicked the can down the road, and
Yep.
even as far back as then, everyone in the space was saying this is going to happen. Crypto and Bitcoin was literally born out of that pain in that era. So we still have not corrected the issues. And you're right, we're going to have to feel it. We're going to have to pay the piper, and there's no way around it.
Yep. There's absolutely no way around it at all. You can't keep avoiding it. And so it just kind of is what it is. If we go and take a look at, let me go and take a look at a couple of things real quick, and we take a look at the Dow Jones, the major indexes. We still live though, Chicken Tacos. That's right, we still live. That's hell yeah, we still live. You know why? Because Chicken Tacos watches this channel. So subscribe, is a moderator for this channel. That's why he's still live. That's why Chris is still live, man. Chris is involved. Guys, let's take a look at the Dow Jones. Let's take a look at the regular indexes for the traditional muggle market. Let me get rid of all of this here. We're on the weekly time frame. Dow Jones today is or the last movement that we had, because I don't think it's actually opened up just yet. It's not open up just yet. Was down 1.49%. That's pretty big. Like, and then I don't want to show you guys this as well on the weekly time, but not to say that Market Cipher and TA and all this other stuff is like the end all be all, because again, I will say this to them blue in the face. TA is just a delayed response of what's happening out there fundamentally. So be more of a fundamentalist than a technical analysis. But understand both, right? Respect and understand both of the game. But I just want to kind of show you guys what's happening right now on Market Cipher on the weekly time frame for the Dow Jones and the rest of these. All right. Take a look at this on the Dow Jones 200 SMA, which means we're still like doing pretty well. If you were going to be honest, this goes all the way back. Like if I zoom out here, every single time 200 SMA is all the way down here at 33,039, right? We've touched this 200 SMA, one, two, I guess you could say two, right? The 3 times, 4, 5. And then you've glanced at it all these other times here. So as long as you're above, and anytime you come close to that 200 SMA, that's been your opportunity in the traditional markets to become an investor again, to be deploying capital. Not my opinion, the chart's opinions. Oh, but yeah, Tesla blasted off for sure. That was amazing to watch. But anyway, the thing that I want to kind of show you guys here is the back-tested red X's, right? Take a look at this. Let's take a look at this real quick. Well, actually, I'm not gonna mark anything because my screen's already littered, as you can see, and I don't want to keep doing that. But so for Market Cipher, whenever we have these red X's, the red X's are the second to worst thing that could possibly pop up on Market Cipher as far as this indicator and oscillator tool that I like to use. The red X's basically signify that we're going to have significant downward sell pressure in this chart, whatever chart you're looking at. So we have this red X pop up 2 weeks, or a week and a half ago, right? Because we're still playing out this week. Last week is when it popped up. Usually, when you go back and back test these red X's, we have some pretty good moves down. Look, right here, we had one, right? From the top of this candle, when it popped up and flashed, to the bottom was 6.26%. The one before that, again, over 6%. The one before that, every single time it flashes and confirms, 11%, almost 12%. The one before that, you can even say that this was a complete move here. So this was the major one, right? So if you go from here to the bottom, that was 19%. What I'm trying to tell you guys, excuse me, while I try to not die, is whenever you see these signals pop up on Market Cipher, especially on the higher time frames, you should not be ignoring those. Right now, on average, let's just say, actually, you know what? Let me take out my calculator here and just find. Let's find out what the average is. Average. Let me bring it up for you guys here. Here we go. So what we said it was 6, 6, 11, and like freaking 19, which is horrible. Let's do 6 half. Let's be conservative. 6 half, 6 half, 11, and then let's do 19. Just we're not going to be exact, but the average move on that, guys, is 10.75% move. So for the traditional markets, let's just say from the top here, 10%. Look at this. Watch this. 10%, 10.75, which is right here. Look at this. That basically brings us just shy of the 200 SMA on the Dow Jones on the weekly time frame. On the weekly time, that's crazy, right? So be prepared for that, because every single time, again, not my opinion, but the opinions of the charts, every single time, minus like black swan events and stuff like that, right? Capitulation and stuff like that. Whenever we come down to the 200 SMA, that was a all-in moment almost. Minus this big moment here with COVID, right? If you were an investor, you pushed all of your chips on average on that and started a 4x4 DCA strategy on this line here, which is the 200 SMA on the weekly time frame. You did extremely freaking well, and that goes all the way back to 2011, right? The only other time, there's 2 times where it just completely ignored that, 3 times really, but COVID. Back here, what happened 2008, 2009, and then again, what happened in 2003, 2002, 2003, right? But again, we're averaging. We're an average people. That's what we do as investors. We take averages and we try to formulate game plans based on it, right? On average, if you push the majority of your tips, not financial advice, on the table on that 200 SMA on the weekly time frame for the Dow Jones, you did really freaking well. Chris, any thoughts? Did I lose you?
No, I just listening in. Okay. No thoughts really. I like what I'm hearing.
Oh, here we go. It just opened. We just opened up. It's up just a little bit today. Okay, cool. Same thing here. And again, it's not to say, guys. Again, Dow Jones. Like apparently, we're having a little bit of green, right? It's 0.32. It's way too early to call this, though. That's not to say that when you have these red X's or these signals pop up, that we don't have ebbs and flows and up days, right? You need to have your ebbs and flows in any direction, down and or up. The market does not just go in one direction all the time. So if you look at this here, red X popped up, but then we had a little bit of an up. People got faked out, got liquidated, boom. You know, they got wrecked here. Same thing here. Well, I'm sorry. Same thing here. We have a little bit of up and then it comes back down. You know, so be patient, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like, be patient with these moves. My biggest advice, not that I'm a financial advisor, but this is more like peer-to-peer, friend-to-friend. Become an expert or become a crazed person when it comes to taking profits. Don't be over greedy. Whenever you're in a profitable position from a trade or investment and you have the ability or the opportunity to be taking profits, recognize them. It makes you a winner more often than not. And being a winner is nothing to be ashamed about, nothing to be mad about, nothing. Like, it's something that you should be practicing at all times. Don't compare yourself and your wins or what you want to do to other people. That's a surefire way of being wrecked. And that's a horrible way to live life just in general. Never compare yourself to anybody else and what the frick they're doing. Compare what you've done and what you have and what your goals are and what you need to do in order to make that goal a reality, right? And usually it's laying down brick by brick wins, making baby steps in your conditioning, for your cardio, like for your physical life, and then also your financial portfolio. Like, right? It's you have to put in the work. You can't just like hope to God that you're gonna get that like 1 in a million shot and you're gonna like never worry about anything again. It's insanity to think that way. Chris, I know that resonates with you.
I agree. I'm out here getting my steps in right now. And let me tell you something, Tank. I've been thinking a lot lately on how is this bull market going to go? Where am I putting my wealth? What things am I willing to put my risk in? What's my risk basket? And I've been having conversations with people all across the board. Some people who are overly bullish, some people who are overly bearish, and everyone in between. Just trying to gauge where we think the market's going to go. And I like how you pulled it back to the 2016 halving rather than the 2020 halving, because you said that the COVID
Mm-hmm.
stuff kind of manipulated and the money printing made a huge difference. It wasn't the norm, so to speak, compared to the previous two halving cycles. So I just want to ask one question, and this isn't to be an alarmist, but this is just to gauge like where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
Do you foresee, or what percent chance would you give to? This is, we know the halvings always take place in a political election cycle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we saw COVID was the narrative last time that really made a huge impact and difference compared to the previous halvings. What percent chance would you give to a black swan event potentially having this year based on everything you see geopolitically? Are you concerned there at all? And if so, how would that impact your investing and your outlook on the bull market?
That's a great, great question. Hold on one second. Let me get rid of this and actually just bring up the screens here. Um, so for me personally, I'm very conservative. Like I say this a lot of times. I'm a conservative degen, right? But I'm always, and my wife kind of hates me for this a lot of times with things as well. Is oops, sorry. You know what I just noticed? Hold on. I was mining in the background. Sorry, I had to turn off my miner. Um, I'm always concerned of a black swan or world event that could possibly happen. And whenever, because we've seen us, when are we most vulnerable, right? When there's leadership change or speculative leadership change, election cycles, and whatnot. If and I'm not putting this out there to create FUD or fear. So please, YouTube and Twitter and all this other stuff. I hope the algorithm doesn't like flag me for this stuff. I'm not putting it out there. I don't know nothing. Again, this is just me kind of like doomsday prepping at all times and trying to protect my wealth, my portfolio, my assets as best as possible. Whenever we come up to election cycles or any time where leadership is changing, political leadership is changing on a, it could be county all the way up to the national level, right? I'm always a lot more conservative because volatility usually comes in not because of just that, but because I'm fearful of the people that do not like America. And there's lots of people that do not like America. It's really funny. I honestly, I'm a patriot. I love my country. I absolutely love America, and in its essence, what it stands for. But I'm also not. Uh, I'm also not so big-headed and prideful to not admit that the vast majority of the rest of the world absolutely hates us and for what we've done with our economic power and our position in the world. It's because of the dollar. It's because the dollar is the reserve currency of the world right now, and we dictate what happens to a lot of their countries, like on a day-to-day basis, right? So there's a lot of people that really do not like. If you've ever traveled the world and like gone to other places, people look at Americans like we're like POSs. They really do. They don't like us like that. A lot of times they tolerate us because they need our travel dollars, our economic impact to their countries as far as tourism and stuff like that. But they don't like us for our principles and what we've done to their countries. And so whenever, again, now this is long-winded, whenever we come up into these positions, Chris, I'm very like, you know what I do? I run to the tried and true. I'm buying more land. I'm buying more investment properties. And even that investment properties is very, very tricky as it's right now for people. But if you have cash money, it's a great, great thing. But if you're trying to borrow and stuff like that, maybe not. But I'm going to precious metals, both physical and paper traded. And then, I'm going into those stores of value, those tried and true places that I know are going to be protecting my capital far better than any other speculative place. I will say, with Bitcoin now becoming more of a toddler, I don't even think it's like a lot of people would think, oh, Bitcoin, we've had a couple of halvings, we've matured. I view it, if you look at like in a child, we're not an infant anymore. I think we're more of like what represents us is more of like a stumbling toddler. We're walking, we're grabbing things, we're verbalizing a little bit in that regard of who we are in this environment, as Bitcoin, as in this financial environment. But we're still very easily distracted. We're still very easily manipulated, still very easily toppled, because we're not sure with our footing just yet. And we don't know which direction or where we're going. But I do think like I do have a good percent. I think about 5% of my portfolio as far as investing goes, not like my wealth and all this, but like the active stuff that I use it for investing and trading and stuff like that. About 10% is in Bitcoin. That's where I'm at right now. Now I want to push more into Bitcoin and crypto in the upcoming months and years. But again, I'm waiting for that moment, like I was talking about with the Dow Jones, right? When we come down, and like I was saying before for Bitcoin, let me go back here and share my chart again. For Bitcoin, look here, I'll share these two charts. For the Dow Jones, again, weekly time frame, I'm waiting for that move to come close back to that 200 SMA on the weekly time frame. For Bitcoin, I got to go all the way down here for my Bitcoin chart that I like to use. For Bitcoin, same thing. I'm trying to come back down here and really deploy more of my reserve capital that I use for my investing, because I have different wallets, different portfolios. Some that's like long term 401k stuff, like life insurance stuff, and real estate stuff. But like actively reserved capital for investing, I'm not deploying anything until it gets past the 50 on the weekly and closer to the 200 SMA here. Because again, what I'm looking at is everything I said earlier, and then also these trend lines, right? Like I'm a long term. I think of myself as not a trader, but more of an investor. I'm looking at this trend line here. Look at this two. We only have two real good, solid trend lines in the Bitcoin longevity, right? Like of the length of the charts here, going all the way back 2011, starting there. This trend line that held up, and then after the 2016 having this second trend line that's still holding up till this moment. And if we zoom in back to where we are, that white line, again, it just kind of comes down close to every place that I'm already concerned and focused on. So I don't. That's a long-winded response to your question, but like I thought that was such a great question of like, where am I at fundamentally with what's happening out there in the world, with my portfolio, with my investments, with my capital that I want to deploy. What I have is already my long-term bags for Bitcoin and some of these other things. I've accumulated those things way far down, so I don't care, and I'm scot free and clear of my original investment. They've done what they've meant to do as far as what my strategy was when I deployed that investment, that trade, right, if you will. So in order for me to get back in, I'm looking to come down to these levels. I'm looking for 38.40. I'll start my 4x4 DCA strategy probably on the 0.5 here, which is right around 40. Then I'll come down, probably get a really good entry right on the 200 SMA and that golden pocket of the 65618, which is between 33 and 35. Don't think that can happen. You're absolutely insane, because it's fucking happened many times before. And now Bitcoin is correlated with the stock markets. And if we go back to the Dow Jones and we go through everything we just said before, bet your bottom dollar that could very well happen. Like again, 200 SMA strategy again. Like I don't know. I got so many things I could ramble on about, but yeah, that's where I'm at with all of that, Chris.
Awesome. And yeah, just to kind of piggyback on what you said, Tank, this isn't to alarm people. I already know what I'm going to do in those situations because I'm a planner, right? And it's not to say that we think they're going to happen or we're predicting they happen. But the reason I brought it up is because normally around this time, Tank, all of us people that have been in crypto for a while, you start to get the friends and family calling up, the coworkers, the average person on the street starting to ask you about investing in crypto, right? What I noticed this time is there's a caveat to it. Are you still going to invest in crypto? Do you think it's going to do well?
Are you still doing it? Yeah.
Yeah, they're basically they're gauging like, do you think it's safe this time? Is it different this time? I think they are more worried about the economy and the geopolitical activity and all the things that are happening in the U.S. right now. I think they're a little bit more worried than they were in previous Bitcoin halving cycles, because every conversation I'm having, Tank, it's not the excitement of, oh, I got to get in. How do I do this? It's, I really want to pull the trigger, but I'm worried. And that's why I'm kind of bringing this question up.
Well, it's a good And this is what I say to everyone. I actually get this kind of conversation happening to me like at least 4 or 5 times a day. Like real talk, at least and it's usually from the same group of people all the time. But you have to like people have to understand. It's really funny. I really don't think that people understand what it means to be an investor. I think people have a better understanding of what it means to be a trader because that's like short-term speculative. They just want to get in, get out, make a little profit, and it's like skedaddle. That's usually the goal there. But for investing, I don't think people truly understand what the term and what the whole picture of being an investor looks like. Whenever you're investing into any, it doesn't matter what, it could be precious metals, it could be the Dow Jones, it could be Tesla, it all is a risk. Crypto's no different. It's kind of funny how people want to separate that kind of stuff, where it's like even, oh, I talked to my financial planner or whoever that manages my portfolio, and they say I should put it in here and put it in there. You're still taking on risk. It's all about your risk tolerance and your proper risk management and how much. Like, look, if you're looking to pull the trigger, pull the fucking trigger, but do it in a way where you're being responsible and not using income that you need or that you're going to feel bad if it dips low. Like, I'm not going to say it goes to zero, but if it loses its value, if you put in 4 and now it's 3, you're like, what the shit? That's investing. It happens everywhere. Practice a proper risk strategy, practice proper DCA strategy, whatever it is, right? And never over leverage yourself. Never put your head through the freaking chop, like through the guillotine, not expecting that thing not to come down at some point. It might come down, right? So like it's I don't know. I don't say it like that, but it's funny to me how when people ask, because they ask me that question all the time, are you still doing it? Yeah, hell yeah, I'm still doing it, because with risk there's rewards. That's why it's investing. If there was no risk, none of this would be profitable. None of this would be worth it. It's only worth it because there is a risk of the downside. That's like,
and that's what kills me.
Yeah,
that's what kills me, Tank, when people are judgmental about people who take on early risk and they get this big reward, and the people that come in later, they flip out and say, well, that's not fair. It's not fair that everyone early are these big whales. And I'm like, well, dude, you weren't here doing this from 2010, 2012, 2016,
you weren't taking on that risk.
You weren't taking the risk that we took years and years ago. And the only way you get the reward is if you're willing to take the risk. And I think what you preach is how to take risk responsibly and do it in a way that softens your downside.
Yeah, but that's consistent profit taking. Whenever you're in profits, you need to consider de-risk, like getting yourself out of that position for sure.
I had to learn that the hard way.
Well, I think, and honestly, I was thinking about this. I was washing dishes before I came up here to talk to you guys, and that thought actually crossed my mind. I was like, okay, what's the message again? It's going to be the same message, Tank, that you always say, and it's profit taking. Well, do people get like? Look, I gotta be real with you guys. Just same thing as Chris said. The reason why I preach this all the time is because I learn the freaking hard way. And it's like, as much as I say this, people are still going to learn the hard way. It's an unfortunate truth. I wish it wasn't, but I try my best to kind of like ingrain that into, like, carve it into people's brains. They're like, oh, wait, maybe Tank, he says it so much, maybe it's worth it. But like, I can say it till I'm blue in the face. I'll probably kill over. And people still that watch this every day don't take as much profits as they should. It's just one of those things, man. You gotta learn.
And if you truly have a long-term bag that you believe will be here in 10 years, 20 years, and you want it to be a long-term play, then you should be confident enough to take profits in the bull and rebuy it back in the bear. And if you're not that confident, that means it's not truly a long-term play. Like for me, Bitcoin, it's so established, it's been here so long that yes, will I play the markets with Bitcoin? Of course. But do I have some Bitcoin bags that I purchased years and years and years ago that I won't touch because it is because I believe it's going to be here. I believe it's going to store value. Mm-hmm. I believe there's risk there. I'm not totally 100%, sold on it, but I believe in it enough to not sell all of it in the bull market. So all of our L1s, all the things that we do, you learn those lessons the hard way when you don't take profit. And you learn those lessons when you think you're going to rebuy it back in the next bear.
Juno.
At the bottom.
Juno's a great example of that.
And now, is there some upside to Juno if you buy it and they were able to change course? Of course. The problem is there's new shiny competitors out there like Archway and others that are probably a better bet than
Yep.
rebuy in Juno.
Well,
And that's the
I'm
problem with
just saying
crypto.
into what you're saying before. Juno was a great example, and I get people like I work on the ops team and stuff like that. But like, it's such a great example of what we're talking about: being a consistent profit taker and not being a freaking crazy person. Like Juno went from what $4 when it launched. I can't even remember, like $3, $3 or whatever it was when it was available for everybody else that didn't get the airdrop, all the way up to $40. Bro, I took so much profit all the way up to $40 that I got out of my original position, anything that I spent into Juno, and by far some more. Like, I made a lot of money because I have been burnt before. And I was like, what is that? If you go from, it was like, hold on, I'll actually tell you guys right now. If you go from what $4, and I'm gonna have to zoom out on this here. So we go from, let's just say 350 to $4. That was a 953% move. And like, honestly, that was less than a year that I did that. If you weren't taking profits, you're dumb. You're dumb. You're dumb. Like, that's, I don't know how else to say it. And or you just haven't been burnt enough times where you just don't know any better, right?
Yeah,
You don't.
look at
You
Terra
don't know.
Luna.
Yeah, Terra Luna, same thing.
Imagine if you didn't take those 120, 116, $112 tops that it hit twice in the bull market, and you rolled it to zero.
Yeah, yeah.
You wrote
Those
it
are
to
the loudest people, though. Those are the loudest people that will call everybody else out, and those are your friends, right? That are asking you the question, "Are you buying?" and stuff like that. Or like, what do you think? These conversations are always so fun to have with people when you're making money and you're teaching people, or you're not teaching them, but because you can't give financial advice out here. But when you're showing them how to take profits, how you're taking profits, how you're winning, and all this other stuff, nobody gives you credit for that stuff. But they come out of the freaking shadows and woodwork when shit dumps, so that they can point fingers at you and say, "You were that crazy guy. You're my crazy friend from back in high school. You're the crypto guy that always talks about how's that crypto doing for you now, right?" Like, they always want to take shots later. I'm like, bro, I'm out. I'm clean. I'm feeling great. Like, it's whatever. Like, it's funny because I had this conversation happen to me. Somebody, again, it comes with the territory with Akash. Akash was a great example here. Akash was a great example. I put out so many tweets about Akash and videos about Akash earlier on when the schedule was like coming up and there was no like blah blah blah. And I was telling people, I'm taking my staking rewards. I'm going to take profits when it was pumping up and stuff like that. It went from like what was like $1.50, $2, $3, and I was like, I'm not out. And like, people will come out, "You're an idiot. Look at you now. How do you feel that you didn't take profits at $6?" Bro, to be very honest with you, I feel great about taking profits at $2, $3, $4 on the way up. I don't know when this is going to turn out to be like Luna. I don't know when it's going to turn out to be like Juno. So,
and let's look at Solana as an example. So
yes.
Solana is the antithesis of Terra. If you didn't get out of Terra Luna, you could have been totally wiped out. If you had taken profits on Solana, what was the high back then? 370, 320, 340, something in that range.
Yeah.
In 2021, if you had taken profits and the low was what, 50 to $80 or somewhere in that range, and now it's 120 today, and you have actual activity, you would have been smart to take profit and buy back in the bear at your price points, and you'd have more SOL tokens today than you would have otherwise. That's an example of taking profits on a chain that you still believe will be here, and 4 years later, boom, it's still here, and it's actually doing better today than it did in the previous market, which is the exception to 99% of the garbage that's in the space.
Yep. You want to see something crazy about Solana, by the way? I was looking at this. Like, look, Solana people, you guys are going to come at me, but I'm going to be real about this too, okay? I'm going to prepare you guys for this.
Chain halts.
Yeah, well, no, it's not even chain. I don't even care about that. I don't even care about
I love to say that. That's their trigger word right there, though.
Yeah, but like, okay, let me share it with you guys. Again, this isn't exact, right? I don't care. Like, for me, patterns don't have to be exact. Like, it could be tilted just a little bit, all this other stuff. It doesn't really matter. It can come close to rhyming for me. That's the reason why we say these things. It's all about averages, right? I was showing it again. We're on the weekly time frame right here. This is Solana's chart. We have a humongous cup. And I put this out a couple weeks ago when we were coming up to these, this top again, basically, that we could possibly have a huge sell-off and create this handle. And I'm telling you right now, everybody, if Solana goes back to even remotely close to 70, $60, which is the bottom of this handle that I'm thinking, right? Everybody and their mama is going to be like, Solana this, Solana that. Solana. They're going to be saying the same thing that they were saying when Solana was doing this right here. Dead chain, whatever, chain halts. They're going to say all this stuff when Solana was doing this, when it does this right here, it creates this cup and handle full on bullish pattern. That's a bullish pattern still, people. But the people that don't know how to take profits at previous all-time highs here are going to FUD it all the way down, And that's what's going to create this possibility of this happening. We're already seeing it play out right here. I'm not saying that it's going to, but good God, it's already starting to. So it's kind of freaking crazy, right? Like I was calling this out a long time ago. Cup, right? Handle, pattern playing out. But if this plays out, if you go through, if you were taking profits up here and you go through it and then you can, nobody can time it, but you're practicing proper risk management. You believe in what you believe in and all this other stuff. Oops. Can't seem to get this right here. Yeah, let me get rid of that. There. Like this is going to be the opportunity, another opportunity of a lifetime, like the people got down here. Like you were saying, Chris, like the people that rebought in back again here and saw the highs again. Like I'm of the belief that Solana has too much. It's not there yet, but it has too much backing to fail. It like there's so much big money there. It's going to be hard to fail. Not saying that it can't though, but like again, just putting it out there for people that are Solana holders, believers, whatever you're doing with it, the meme tokens, whatever you're doing with it, could happen. And again, same thing. My price prediction is the halfway move for the cup. Or I'm sorry, for the handle here. So the handle is roughly about 76. What's half of 76, guys? Let's just say, what's half of that? Let's just say the halfway mark. Let's just say it's going to be. Let's just give it 30. What is it? 30. Well, let's give 30, 35. Whatever. So let's go there. 35% move back up. I'm going to be taking profits here. Come on, thing. I'm on the weekly time frame. It's so hard. I'm going to be taking profits. This might not seem like much at $300 on Solana. And you got to be absolutely crazy if you're not doing it. You got to be absolutely crazy. That's not like a exact with math and stuff like that. I'm just eyeballing, spitballing stuff because I'm on a ramble tangent right now. But like if Solana goes back up to $300, you got to think of where everything else is going to be at. Like, dude, it's all about opportunity costs. Like Scott likes to say on the podcast, it's all about looking for opportunity costs, right? And being able to produce the most profitable position or most advantageous position for your portfolio as possible. And so Solana comes back up from this low here to $300. Then if I'm buying right around there, guys, you got to think about, it's not getting that from the top here. I'm getting 450% gains. It's insanity. What was that from Princess Bride? It's insanity. The cliffs of insanity.
Yeah. You'd be silly not to take profit. And once again, if you believe it's going to go higher, it's going to correct. You're going to have your opportunity to rebuy.
Yep. I don't. We're on a tangent right now. We got 118 viewers right now, guys. Don't forget, please, if you're watching this on YouTube, like, subscribe. It goes a long way. Life's hard out here for a boomer like me, especially in the crypto landscape. It's hard. I could use your guys' support. Be a nice, supportive person. And then if you guys are on Twitter, again, follow, retweet, let people know what we're talking about. They need to hear it, man. They need to hear the truth. Like Chicken Taco saying, like and subscribe, damn it. All right, let me see here. Let me move off of here, guys. I appreciate that, Chicken Tacos. Appreciate you, man. Let's go back into you guys got any tokens you guys want to review?
I do have a quick question. Since you've been kind of messing with Jackal, have they enabled Ledger support yet to actually use the product? Because there for a while it wouldn't work, and I know that was on their roadmap, but I haven't even tested it.
Jackal, let me double check what wallet I'm on. I used it before for just some like Maneki, stored some of my NFTs and stuff like that. I haven't used it for a long time.
Backup for NFT images.
Yeah. Let me see here. Hold on. Protocol learn by ecosystem.
And I should just go check it, but I'm mobile right now, so I was like, you know what?
I mean,
better ask.
I think
maybe that'll make me use it.
Scott just used it not too long ago for his video, and it was a great video, by the way. It's a really easy, short video.
I saw that. Looked pretty easy.
So I think it's up and running here. Hold on one second, though. Let me see.
I think I want to test that today. I just got to remember to do it because I hate not having better backups.
Oh,
More
it's dude.
backups.
Yeah, it's good. I like these. Hold on one second.
And pretty much, if you're an NFT creator, backups matter because if you ever have to move from one chain to another, one platform to another, you want that backups there for your customers.
Oh, I thought I was sharing my screen. I wasn't sharing my screen. Hold on. Let's go to Jackal dashboard here. I need to approve this. Yeah, it looks like it's up and running. Looks like it's going. So you just get one of these here. I don't know if it's the right wallet. Yeah, I don't think I have. Error account does not. Yeah, I don't have the right one here. Or do I have the pro here? Yeah, I do. Staking governance settings. Which wallet did I use it? Which wallet am I on? Oh yeah, I'm on my Juno management account. Sorry guys, that's why. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Guys, Jackal, by the way, I know Scott talks about a lot and he goes deep end. I'm not gonna lie, dude, guys, Jackal is like one of my favorite things, especially in the Cosmos ecosystem. But I think they transcend. It's like Akash, they just transcend. They're not just Cosmos. Like they are the shining example for the Cosmos, but like there's so much more than just Cosmos. So like I almost want to kind of get away and stop doing them a disservice when I talk about both of those projects. But yeah, their storage, like, dude, it's let me see here.
I'm gonna test
You
it
can
out.
select
I think
it
I gotta
here.
drop the listener.
So cheap for this. Okay, cool.
See you, man.
Yeah, the loading screens are awesome too, man. I appreciate you joining me, man. There you go. He left. Hopefully you heard that. Akash, Jackal, Zephyr is super cool too. I don't know what's going on with my loading screen. Did I not click something? Patrick, help me. Oh, there we go. Maybe I didn't. There we go. Yeah. Here we go. So yeah, everything in the cloud here. Initiating. Jackal fees. Don't make me look bad, Jackal. Come on, load it up. I love, like, just have something entertaining on the screen for me. I think I'm not clicking something. I have too many screens open or something. No? Yes? It seems to be working. I think I'm just doing something wrong. I think I switched my wallet in the middle of everything. Hold on. Yeah, damn it, I did. Hold on. I'll go back and check this later. But yeah, Chris, it looks like it's working just fine. I have some NFTs already stored there because I did some testing way back in the day. But yeah, it looks like it's up and running and doing just fine, man. Looks like it's doing just fine. What's up, Ambito? What's up, man? Akash, Chicken Taco says, Akash and Jackal need to shake hands. I don't want to speak incorrectly, but I thought they kind of did. At least they had a nod to each other or something like that, right? I thought so. But yeah, guys, let's get into, I guess, if you guys really want to know, I tried to put out this video last time, right, when I was on vacation. You guys really want to know the ranges of some of these tokens and where they can go? Shout them out. I'll take a look at them and let you guys know, man. I'll let you guys know what I'm thinking. Right now, I'm going to be very honest with you guys. I'm absolutely loving my traditional plays. Like, guys, I'm going to take a look real quick at silver with you guys, and then we can get into more crypto stuff. But yeah, give me 1 second here. Give me a second. Show you guys silver right now. Again, we're on the weekly time frame. I'm going to reset this chart here. Zoom out. Again, not exact, but cup and handle pattern playing out right now. And then I just took some on my paper traded ones. We hit this and we freaking blasted off, guys. I mean, oh, it's actually, I couldn't believe it myself. To be very honest with you, I could not believe it myself. I made a pretty good, decent amount of money. I bought a lot of paper silver right when we came down to this, this line that I was showing you guys here. And guys, we came up all the way up to like 35%. Ripped. PAS. Yep, PAS. You guys know that's been here a long time. I talk about PAS, not financial advice. Again, Pan American Silver Corporation is kind of like it's my indirect way of getting into semiconductor. Can you guys hear me, by the way? Can you hear me? Hopefully you guys can still hear me. It's my indirect way of getting into semiconductors, chip manufacturing, and mining, right? Precious metal mining and stuff like that. Um, Guys, I've been telling people about PAS for a long, long time, and same thing. Kelly, thank you, Kelly. Same thing, right? We came down here. I started my DCA strategy, and I told you guys if we cut between this fan here, I'd start DCAing. Really, I want to get into here. I don't think I'm going to get that though. And guys, we came from the bottom here, which nobody got. I didn't even get that. To where we are, it's 55%. 55%. Let's just say that you guys were watching up for 15.4, like I was showing you guys right here, this dotted line. Just here, if you guys DCA'd, right? From there to there, you're up 23%. Now, the key to it all is take profits while profits are there. That's the key to it all, right? Here's the thing though, with PAS, it's shown me 3 times in the past that it could actually climb to an average of about $40 for its high. So I have some scot-free, no pun to the podcast. I keep forgetting his name is Scott. PAS. I have some free and clear PAS that I got on average right around $13 or $12. Really, I bought a lot at $12. And if it rides up, I'm going to get 193%. It's insane. Insanos. Mara, where's Mara? Mara, look at, oh my God, look at that chart. Look at that chart. Let's actually just draw a trend line here and see what happens with this. It doesn't have to be perfect, by the way. It could wick through and still hold up here. It's all about averages, right? So if we want to go here to an average to here, we can come back here. It looks good. Let's see if it holds that trend. That's Mara for you. Kelly, you got anything you guys want me to look at? Ambito, anything? Anybody in the chat? Let's look at the DXY. Woo. A little bit down today, but still going in that range. Let's see if it tops out here. Oops, that's a horrible line. Excuse me, Akash. Let's go back to Akash. Where's my Akash hat? Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is easy. I can just project out here. So I had this trend line, this yellow trend line, right? Again, we're on the weekly time frame. This is longer time frames, guys. Boom, right there. Watch the trend line. If that doesn't work, watch for this previous trend line that we had here, this yellow. I'm sorry, this white line. And you can see the reason why this is there, by the way, is take a look at this right here. So we have this trend line, we have the SMA, and then we have this white trend line right here, which was previous support. Look at this. Even if we project all the way back out here, look at this. This is the real one, I think. But immediately watch this yellow line. Support, right? Rejection, support, blast off. AXV. So yeah, let me go here. So watch out for right around 326, 212, and right around 170. Let me see here. AXV. Do we have AXV on here? I don't think they are. No. One second. Let me see if I can find. Aren't they on try to find it on CoinGecko. Aren't they on CoinGecko? Man, gotta go dark mode. I'm getting flash grenade here. AXV. Yeah, they are. Okay. They're down 3.38%. See if I can share this with you guys. CoinHall. Yes. CoinHall. I keep forgetting that. You guys excited for that haul drop, by the way? XP Jackal. You guys gonna see a balance on this wallet. Oh well. Let's see here. XV to USDC. There's nothing there. No data. It's just shy of 10 cents. It's like 0.98. Oh wait. This says, why is it not showing that? So 15, wait, let me just go to the freaking eggs. Astrovault. I need to go farm some Hav out. Yeah. I need to too. This is the best way to find out. Shout outs to Eric, Ethan, and everybody else at Astrovault. Just go here, see what the token price is by going there and putting in 1. Yeah, okay. I was like, what? How's it 15 cents? So it's 0.9 or 0.09. It's 9 cents. If it's a token to token, you can change from token price to USD. Really? I didn't know that. Hold on. I didn't know that. Hold on one second. Guys, by the way, if you guys don't know, this is one of the best farms in all of Cosmos. This farm right here. I love this farm. The AXV farm. And also the Jackal farm. It's a nice farm. Do you guys use this farm on Astrovault? Let me see here. Oh, yeah, I see it now. I see it. I see it. Like this little thing right here. The APR on Astrovault right here is 19.44. Check this out. This is an amazing farm. If you guys are in the Cosmos ecosystem and you guys are looking for some amazing farming opportunities, like look, you're getting actually we'll take a look at that. For the AXV farm, you're getting 19.44. Look at that. Right there. This one. And then if you see, I can't really move it, sorry. The Jackal one, you're getting 15.97. What is Jackal's? Excuse me, guys. I'm dying from these allergies. What is it? Well, I just had it up here. Oh, wait. I can just go here. Hold on. Tell you guys in a second. Just go to the source. You've been farming Dojo on Dojo Swap? Freaking Homestead told me about that. Homestead or Mayor told me about Dojo. I was like, you gotta do it. March 26, AVAX was 17.8 cents, but only 75K volume. Yeah, I think so. XV is going to be my slow. I really do believe in their team and their model. I think it's a slow. For me, it's going to be like let them cook situation. It wasn't like the biggest thing was that airdrop, man. That airdrop kind of screwed a lot of things up. All right, let's see here. Oh shit. Sorry. Now that the sun's coming up, I'm feeling the allergies, man. It's coming. It's coming so bad. But yeah, let's go back to Astrovault real quick. So Jackal, the farm here is you can get 15.97 APR. That's a really good farm. The Plaque farm or PLQ farm is 20.02. Matter of fact, don't they have an outbid coming up soon? Oh look, they changed it. Hold on, what the hell? Oh, because they're gonna have more. That's interesting. Look at that, they changed it. I like it. I like that. That's cool. Yeah, the airdrop was dumb. Yeah. Was dumb. Ooh, look at me. I claimed my rewards right there. I just took that and I put it in the farm. Why not, right? All right, let me see here. Hold on. What else should we be doing? Let's take a look at osmosis. Excuse me. Where is what? Stats. There we go. Let's take a look at osmosis real quick. All right, let's see here. Osmosis says it's up just a little bit in the past 24 hours, up 1.24%. Cosmos says it's up 9.2. What? Hold on. What? What is this crap? What? What is this crap? Am I not? Hold on. 8.39. Okay. Why is it showing that? Why is it showing it like that? That's kind of weird. Why is it showing it like that? Huh. It's kind of weird, guys. This snap in this music is pissing me off. I got to change it. What's the IBC NFT and token airdrop tank? Have you guys been seeing that? Are you guys talking about? Okay, hold on. So I got a message the other day. Is this a chat? This is a chat. This is chat. Bruce, you want to come chat? I got a message the other day. Should I do? Am I gonna throw people? I don't know if they want me to say this, but I feel like it's my duty to say certain things. Right? Is it not? It's my duty to say certain things. I can't watch that on YouTube right now. Is it IST or IBC? Right? No. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna I'm debating if I want to say this or not. I feel like I'm not throwing anybody under the bus though. So yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna say it. Why not, right? Okay, let's do it. So are you guys asking me about this? Because I have a lot of people asking me about a certain meme token. I'm just gonna share it. I don't care. It's my duty. It's my duty. I don't owe anybody any favors. So I was approached by Rhythm, which my interactions with this guy, if you guys don't know who this is, I've been interacting with him. I had interactions with him a long time ago. He seems like a decent guy to me with my interactions, whatever. But yeah, IBC meme coin. Is that what you're talking about? This here? Oh, you guys can't see my cursor. I know nothing about it, and that's what I want to bring up. Nothing about it. I've not interacted, not promoted, not done anything. I've chosen not to, because this just came out of the woodwork, out of nowhere, when they asked me, and I was like, I don't even know what the hell this is about. I have no idea what this is about. No idea. But Rhythm used to be with Comdex, if you guys don't know. So just letting y'all know. I don't know. I don't know anything. Letting y'all know I don't know anything. Or you want to fight? You want to fight? Wait. You talking to me, Bruce? I'm gonna tickle the hell out of you, man. That's my game plan. Get the fuck out of here. Let me see here. What was this? We had in the chat here. Sorry, I just saw it now. Roslyn says, is there any other place to check prices in Cosmos with graphics apart of Kujira, like Deck Screener? Yeah, I think so. Come get something. I think so. Like, this depends. What do you like? The thing about Cosmos is, while it's all interconnected via IBC, it's very much fragmented all over the place. Like, so it's dependent if they actually have those connections enabled, and or if they're wanting to play ball with each other. So like, CoinHall or Osmosis is your best bet, like Chicken Tacos is saying here. But like, what are you trying to look for? Give me a token. We'll look it up. TFM. Or TFM, yeah. What? Let me actually ask you guys that. What's your favorite places to go look? Everybody in IBC needs a hug. Yeah, here we go. Let me put that up there. Everyone in IBC needs a huggy hug. Or they need to come grapple with Tank, and I'll tickle you guys to death. One or two. Bruce, what's up, man? What you got for me today? Why did I typed in Bruce. What you got? What tokens you got for me? You like CoinHall? Yeah, CoinHall's pretty cool. Pretty good. Love long time. Long time. What are you guys into right now? Kujira is awesome. I'll use Joe as a shield. He's a very small person, so it's not that much of a shield. There you. Deck Screener is useful, dude. He says Deck Screener is useful. You can see the transactions and volume. Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's not. I'm just asking everybody else. Rack. Is Rack on here? Rack. What's the best one to look at look at Rack with, Bruce? Rack well or what? Rock on what? There's a what? There's Rock on Astrovault? What? Look at me jumping back and forth. Trade Rock. Trade Rock. What is Rock? What is Rock? Wait, what the hell is Rock? So much things to keep up with. What is Rock? Eric, Ethan, what is Rock? How much is one Rock? 34 cents. What is Rock? Anybody? Chris, what is Rock? Chris Rock. Chris Rock. Chris, what is Rock? What do I think about Pylon Stack? I tried that so long ago. Damn, really? I don't think I have any stuff over here. I'm gonna buy a little bit of Rock with Archway, because why not, right? Wait, Excuse me. I got me some rock. He's making it easy to buy things on crypto. What do I think about Osmosis wanting to become the BTC layer 2? I think Osmosis needs to pick and choose what it wants to do. That's what I think. I think Vanessa put out a tweet which was kind of funny, but at the same time, I'm right on board with her. Look, you know how many times I've seen Sunny say that they want to do this and that? And like, it was like the title for Osmosis. Pick what you want to do and do it. I'm not saying that in a mean way, Sunny, at all. But I'm like, I could see it. Just do it. I think it'd be really cool if you just did it. Like on a Stargaze, they're building... Wait, Rock is building, or Pylons is building a no KYC payment terminal on Stargaze? Oh, no, Stargaze is building a no... Yeah, okay, I got you. I was so confused there. Shade announced an NFT collection? What? I should know that because Shade is a sponsor of mine. I just bought some rock. I have some rock now in my... I have some rocks in my socks. Wait, can I see that anywhere? Wait, is rock on like CoinHall or anywhere like that? Fucking shit. It is. Oh, the hell I'm not. Hold on. The hell I'm not. Hold on one second. I don't care if you guys see this. Come at me. I want to put $50 of Noble in here. Stargaze mega bullish on its damn near deflationary. Would be an awesome event if NFT National. It would. Chris and Tank in BJJ match. I think Chris would take me. We were talking about like we were going to put up a prize pool for other people to roll with us. And if you guys tapped us, we'd give you guys like a prize or whatever. But either way, I'll roll with anybody. Man, yesterday I rode with some guys. Bro, they came from Indiana. These flippers were huge, bro. Huge. And they were purple belts. And like, they were monsters, bro. Monsters. All right, we're buying some rock. We're going to buy some rock. We're going to buy $50 worth of rock right now. Whatever. Just for the culture. Look at me. I got some rock. I got some rocks in my socks. You guys eat corn there? Yeah. It says Pylon will be the best fiat. Will be best fiat one. What? Best fiat ones. I found a token purchase like NFTs. And Bukasa. Wow, you can... What? Bro, I need more rocks. What the hell? Yeah, I ain't scared to tap, dude. I tap all the damn time. I don't care. Like, wait. Ethan... Oh, gosh. Do I need... hold on. Do I need to buy more rocks? I'm going to buy more rocks. $50 was not enough, huh? What's the 5 on it? Hold on. That gets put up there. All right, hold on. Wait, so did that go through? Because it looks like I still have... I think I need to buy another $50 worth. By the way, this is such a great example of how quickly it works in here. Look at this. Just deposit another $50 in here. Look how fast it works. Look at Eric. Eric, guys, this works so good. It's so good. I like it so much. You guys gotta go buy yourself some rocks. Look at this crypto stream. We're buying rocks on this crypto stream. Cheap play. That's right. That's right. I just like buying rocks. The hell with it. Why not? Right? I absolutely love the token name. I just like buying rocks. What else could go wrong? Wait, wait, wait. What the hell? Rocks. For the culture. Here we go. 5 on it. How you doing today, guys? By the way, 5 on it. And the newts. Or should I say suits? The first ones out of the box for an NFT collection that came up and sponsored for NFT Nashville. I gotta do more. Once Joe and I I don't want to put his information out there. Ran into a little bit of a family issue or snag or like personal issues for one of the members, and so a lot of things got put on hold. But once we get back on track, which it will be, we're gonna be doing a lot more promotions about it. Rock earns a % of all the USD earned from the points. I don't know, chicken tacos, but I'm just buying rocks because it sounds good. So I don't have a lot of rocks. I have 287 rocks now. So there's that. Nice one. Guys, check out Astrovault, astrovault.io. Get yourself some rocks, not financial advice, but yay, could be worse. Hot chicken in November. Yeah, dude. Come get some hot chicken. For sure. I love it. What else were we looking at, guys? Did you guys, when I said that about Osmosis, about them wanting to be, the L2 for Bitcoin and stuff like that, do you guys feel the same way? Like, just do it. Just do it and do it well. If you're going to do it, just do it and do it well. Go kick rocks. I say that all the time. It's so fitting, right? Kick rocks, eat dirt. The Rock says, finally. The Rock has come to Stargaze. Do I need to buy more? Look, don't FOMO like me, guys. Don't be an a-hole like me. Why is it not popping on that? Get out of here. Oh, it's down. It's down 22%. That's not good. That's not good. That's even worse. I can't see nothing. Stupid thing. I'll be down in Nashville next Tuesday night. Are you really, Chris? Definitely hit me up. Blackjack, you say definitely. You talking about the Osmosis comment, or are you talking about like just buying more rock? Sound like a crackhead when I said that. Buy more rock. I think anything that's connected to Link is smart. I think a lot of, including Juno, I think a lot of Cosmos needs to implement Link technology. I did, but I already exited out of it, Chris. All right, I can go back to it real quick if you guys want to see it. Rock. Not really showing anything. Yeah, as far as Osmo just doing it, yeah, I think so too. Like, dude, you've seen so many tweets come out from Sunny, and I get it, right? I get it. It's always changing and stuff like that. But bro, we gotta just do it, man. We gotta just stop talking about it and just do the damn thing. We gotta do the damn thing, man. Buy some more rocks, everybody. Buy some more rocks. All right, let's see. Yo, okay, I'm gonna take this time to kind of shill. I don't know if Chicken Tacos, you still here? I'm gonna take a little bit of time to shill a little bit, and kind of give you guys a little bit of an idea of what I've been doing recently. So the YouTube channel, even though we're live right now on YouTube, I just put out not too long ago some kind of like bits of information when it comes to what I've been doing. And that's been building out a mining farm, a CPU mining farm. Let me show you guys a little short that my kid did. Hold on. My kid did this. Loud, I'm sorry. So we have about 30 AMD 7950X 3Ds for every one of those. Every one of those setups is a brand new top of the line AMD processor, and we are mining RandMX algorithm, and we are, we're plugging away right now. But we want to bring the best of both worlds when it comes to proof of stake and proof of work. And so we've been mining away, and we are still expanding as we speak right now. Matter of fact, after this, I need to go check on a few things and make sure that everything's stable. But I think at the current moment, let me share with you guys right now kind of where we're at, because I do have a project that I'm going to be launching called Event 16, which kind of is a play on what happened with Juno. Excuse me. But there's a lot of other things that we're going to be doing with it. It's just like this. It's the fun part of it, right? It's the Event 16. But let me kind of show you guys what we're doing right now when it comes. Yeah, Zephyr Swap is so cool. So actually, let me share this too. So this is really cool. So a lot of people mine with RandMX. A lot of people are mining. There's Monero. There's a couple of other algorithms or other things that you can mine on RandMX, but it's basically right now Zephyr and Monero, right? If you guys don't know, there's a Zephyr Swap, and they actually just connected to Solana, which is really, really cool. No, that's totally fine. That's totally fine, Chicken Tacos. So they've connected into Solana, and they're implementing a lot of different things into into connecting into other ecosystems as well. So if you guys don't know, you guys can go here. Hopefully, no, it's not following me. It's not following me. Hold on. I wish this screen would just follow me when I click. And BSC, yeah, and BSC, yep. So if you guys can go here, I'm not going to do everything here, but you can launch the app. And you can see if you mine Zeph, you can get ZSD, USDT, and then soon there's going to be some Solana as well. What I would like to do with this is bring in Zeph somehow, some way into the Cosmos ecosystem, specifically for Juno, for getting people to do things on some of these quote unquote dead chains. USDT is a BSC version, yeah. So you can add liquidity right here for some things. Like they have a couple of things that you can add liquidity to XMR, ZSD, Zeph, and stuff like that. But this is a very developing and up and coming, I think, very unique and fun token to kind of like speculate on. So we've been mining for a little bit now, and my hope is BSC is a fork of Atom. Yep. We're check it out. We got to make a whole like video explaining in more detail a lot of things, but I'm just trying to hit things on a high level. But right now, guys, we are trying to set up a pretty decent mining farm, for ourselves. And then, yeah, Zeph would be awesome for JunoSwap. Would be awesome. Think about this, because that way, anybody that has a computer could start mining and contributing, and it'd be a buy pressure. You could use your Juno, and it could it could be a great feature or utility or addition onto the Juno network. Then you could really build a lot of valuable dApps and other applications on top of the Juno permissionless smart contract platform. And then, you can incorporate or start massaging in all the aspects for proof of work and Zephyr, the privacy, the over collateralized stablecoin, all of this other stuff. There's a lot of stuff that I'm working towards, and that's what I've been really doing. So again, I apologize, but guys, this is what we're doing right now. Let me kind of just show you guys with this about 15 miners that we have up, and they're not fine-tuned just yet, but this is what we're looking at. If you guys think that mining is dead and you guys are one of those spiteful, hateful people, just with it right now as it stands, our current hash rate is 266 kilohash, and we're not even fully optimized. We're not even fully up and running. We have not even half of our miners up and going right now. And we have them all in-house. We're just loading them all up here. Now, you guys might not think that that's a big deal, but this is just the first batch of miners that we're putting online physically in-house that we're going to be doing, guys. So we got 266 hash rate last night, and this is, hash rate dips up and down. The other night last night we were up to about 300 kilohash already. We're just shy of 300 kilohash on these miners. So it does fluctuate a little bit. You can see right here, I don't know if you guys can actually see that. Let me take out the chat. Well, no, I don't want to take out the chat right here, but maybe you can see it. Maybe you can't. Right here, our monthly income, you can see it at the current hash rate is $334 a month. So double that, because we're not even at half right now. So it's going to be over $600 in monthly revenue. This is energy expense and everything already accounted for, taken into account. We want to get our hash up to about 1 mega hash just to start. 1 mega hash just to start here. Okay, that would put us at a monthly revenue of $1,253. And Zeph is cheaper now. If Zeph goes back up to, if you guys don't know, let me show you guys the Zeph chart here. If it goes full send, like other that are similar have done in the past, guys. I'm not trying to, this is all speculation. We could go to zero, whatever. But Zeph has gotten up to a high of about $52. It topped out realistically around 33, but that got a high of about $52. This is the weekly chart here. So again, if we come back down to these zones here and retest it and then bounce, and we start making our stair-stepping movement to the high side after coming back down and retesting this zone, which is totally fine with me, and we come back up to an average of about $23, those numbers that I was sharing with you guys before are going to dramatically change for the good, for the benefit of us all. So it's a great entry. I'm not talking about buying it. I'm talking about mining it, right? The great thing about mining is it's hard for your cost to go to zero, because those miners have value, right? They can always be pointed elsewhere. And those miners are the top of the line recent hardware that you could buy, right? That you could buy. So from a mining aspect, mining is just completely it's viable. It's doable. So be on the lookout. I'm gonna show you guys something right now. If you guys are in the Cosmos ecosystem, Juno fans or not, I'm gonna share with you guys here, right? If you guys are in the Cosmos ecosystem, I'm just gonna share with you guys just a little bit, okay? We have Event 16 that's launching soon. And it's been a lot of work. We put a lot of time and effort into the art. Yes, it is computer generated. It's AI art, but we put a lot into each individual one. We put a lot of time and effort into this to make it right. But the art is on point. I think the story obviously tells itself. We have the story that we're releasing in batches here. But if you guys want to be part of this, Event 16 NFTs that are going to be launching on Backbone Labs. Again, we're going to be using Backbone Labs to launch this. But if you guys want to be part of this, we're going to be. I'm gonna put a little bit of alpha out right now, creating a buy sort of pressure for the Juno token. We're gonna be creating utility for the Juno token so that you can buy your NFTs or swap into, be Juno or do whatever with the whale community, whatever you want to do. And then also, we're gonna be trying to bring on over, like Chicken Tacos was saying, through working development, the Zephyr protocol into the Cosmos ecosystem. So you get privacy over collateralization and proof of work all in one place, or at least being available in a couple of places. So that's what's going on with Event 16. The story is fire. Read the story. Follow Event 16, guys. Do yourself a favor. Don't be some haters, right? Don't be some haters. But anyway, guys, we've been going for a long time now. What have we been streaming for, like almost 2 hours? I meant for this to be a short stream, just to kind of tell you guys where I thought realistically the crypto market could go. Hopefully you guys heard that earlier on. Sorry, everybody on YouTube. You guys probably aren't going to watch this for 2 hours. If you do, it's probably because you're doing stuff in the background of your house, like you're doing chores. You want to hear some fun stuff. But if you guys can, do me a favor before we sign off. Like, subscribe. It goes a long way. Follow us on YouTube, IBC Gang, Inspire, Believe, Create. It goes a long way. I hope you guys are all doing well. If you guys are on Twitter, don't forget to follow us here. Check us out. Follow Event 16. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here, guys. I got stuff to do. Hope you guys all have a great, great day. Chris, thank you for joining me. Everybody, as usual, that popped up here, Chicken Tacos. Everybody, Kelly, Abito, all of you guys that came here. Bruce, I really do appreciate you guys. You guys have a good hump day. Try to stay